Does my dad only date black women? Truth or drink?
Do you fetishize black people?
What?
Do you fetishize black people?
Let me read the question.
You can also say
says
no.
fetish.
No, because
Hi.
How you doing?
Hi,
Who are you two and how do you know each other?
I'm Isaiah. This is my dad.
Damien is my name.
I'm Aaliyah.
I'm her birth father.
Why are you saying it so weird?
This is my mother. So I was spit out of her vagina.
What is your ethnicity?
African American and Caucasian.
I am black and white.
My dad is Indian.
Black and white.
My mom is black.
My mother is white, mixed European descent, and my father is Filipino, Asian descent.
Do we want to start with a shot?
I'll start with a shot.
No, I actually don't drink, so I'm planning on telling the truth every time.
Oh, okay.
The whole truth and
Okay. Telling the truth the whole time is crazy.
nothing but the truth.
Cheers to being black and liking black men, I guess.
Okay, what are some mixed kid stereotypes?
Like mixed kids almost feel like they're better than everybody.
Sometimes we can be looked at
Wait.
as soft.
Why the hell y'all feel like that?
Too white for the black kids, too black for the white. Just that identity crisis.
Right.
That we're whitewashed,
Ain't gonna lie. Facts.
but you're not even white, so that doesn't even really apply in that sense, but I've gotten that before.
Like mixed folks are really beautiful.
I did hear that a lot when you guys were kids too. Ah, best of both worlds.
That is so bad, bro. Like, bro, why we gotta say it like that, bro? Why we just can't be people? Damn.
Nickelodeon was kid everything, but that marked one of the darkest chapters. These are three.
Tell me the most racist thing you've ever done or take a shot.
It's racist that I threaten you guys that you're not white.
What?
Wait, huh? That don't even make sense.
I mean, the fact that I'm like, you're lucky you're not a white kid running around here right now.
I don't know how to feel about that one, man. You can't be saying crap like that.
Well, you know, I could have been dating a white guy instead of a black guy. They be trying to clown me all the time. Oh, white, you're white, mom. Like, you could be white too. You know, like.
Yeah, that's down bad.
Be grateful.
I could have slept with Jim over there, okay?
Jim instead of Tyrone, my bad, okay?
Tell me the most racist thing you've ever done, or take a shot.
God, I don't know. Can I pass, or is pass not an option?
No, you take a sip.
You gotta
if you want
drink.
that.
Oh, gee. I'll drink up.
I remember one time
Oh, so he did some racist ass shit before.
when we went to a restaurant, and I'd called ahead to make sure they would take my credit card. And we got there and we ate, and I went to pay with the credit card, and the Chinese lady at the cashier said, "Oh, we don't take a credit card." And I said, "Well, I don't have cash on me." And she says, "You go to the bank, you go to the bank." And I started talking about her like that. "You go to the bank, you go to the bank." And I said, "No, it's not okay." And she's like, "Yes, yes, yes." And I was portraying it to people when I got home, how irritated I was with her.
Hey, folks, everybody do that though.
And I was speaking about her in that ridiculous accent. She didn't sound like that. I was making her sound like that.
Yeah, everybody do that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Everybody try to imitate the voice, but you really can't imitate it. You feel me?
And I think it was one of you girls who pointed out to me how racist that was. And I was so ashamed because I didn't even think of it as being racist.
So,
Folks be being racist and don't even realize it.
do you feel comfortable saying the N-word? Why or why not?
I do. I grew up saying it with some of my friends, and we say it to each other more endearing.
Bro, that don't mean you just get to say that, man. Man, you niggas got me fucked up, my nigga. Just because you grow up saying it with your buddies don't mean you get to walk around here free roaming saying that, motherfucker.
Terms.
Sure. Be like me calling one of my friends dude.
It's very similar.
Similar to that?
Yeah.
I do feel comfortable saying the N-word because I'm black. You know, I don't identify as half white or mixed race or biracial. I've just always identified as black. Even still, it's not something that I say very flippantly.
Do you feel comfortable saying the N-word?
I don't think I've ever said it, like, really ever.
Do you feel uncomfortable saying it though? Like if you said it right now.
I don't really want to.
So there's
I
a
guess
little
I
bit
do
of
feel uncomfortable.
I always see that as a more of a derogatory term
It is a
that people
derogatory
use.
term.
Yeah.
It's not a derogatory. Well, the way I used to use it, yes. I mean, it still is a derogatory term. It was started as a derogatory term, but now all of a sudden, like, it's just a normal name, normal word.
So to me, it's not appropriate in the family or outside.
No, I disagree with you on that.
Okay,
I
that's
think that if you are black, you are allowed to say it.
Okay, whatever.
But, you know, that's where we...
Okay.
Does it
Facts. If you black, you're allowed to say it.
ever bother you when I embrace my other race and culture more than yours?
No, not at all. Actually, I love it. I've actually really enjoyed watching that development over the last 10 to 15 years. It's been actually really cool. For example, I haven't seen him for a while. For a couple months, I noticed
What? Oh, the two gems?
your tooth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just noticed it maybe 15
Why does that got to be a race thing? This nigga's racist. That has nothing to do with race. That's just something people like to do.
minutes ago, and I was thinking, man, that is really cool. I love it.
Yep.
Does it ever bother you when I embrace my other race and culture more than yours?
No, because I've never seen that happen. But if it did, it wouldn't bother me.
That's an interesting question.
I think it does, because you always will say, like, when I'm like, oh, I'm black, you're like, no, you're black and Indian. Like, you're very much like...
Oh, yeah, that nigga don't play. That nigga don't play.
Yeah, so to be honest, yeah, it does bother me, but not in a way that you think it bothers me, because I accept it. But I wish you would embrace the other side a little bit more too.
Yeah, this nigga's weird.
See, this is so interesting, because I feel like between the two biological children that you have, I am the
More
only
so.
one that is more like inclined to be like, hey dad, share this about like your culture with me. I feel like you should take a shot for that one.
All right, good lord.
Because you like threw me under
Are
the
you getting
bus.
uncomfortable, Amit?
No, not uncomfortable.
All right.
Damn, you going out bad.
Do you fetishize black people?
What?
Do you fetishize black people?
Fetish as in like,
That nigga know what fetish mean.
Amazon is overcharging you, but I can show you how to avoid it. Don't spend another dime on Amazon.
so
That nigga know good and damn well he fetishizes.
I would definitely not say fetish, because fetish, I take that word to be kind of like an obsession, like not, but I definitely, I definitely have
He basically saying he fuck with black women more than anything.
always, let me read the question.
You can also say
says
no.
fetish.
No, because
Exactly, bro. You know it. You fuck with them black hoes, bro. You like the black girl.
okay, so fetish, no. If I got to answer the question directly, no. I don't fetishize black people.
But you
Half.
think they look good though.
But yeah, so can I elaborate a little bit?
Yes.
Okay. I will admit this. I definitely have, a preference, I think would be the word, for African American ladies.
For sure.
This nigga's out here trying to take our women. Shaking my eye. Hey, I don't, you know what I'm saying? You go ahead though, son. You know? No, I'm just kidding. Nah, for real. Nah, cuz out here trying to take the black girl, okay?
If that makes sense. But not a fetish. It's not a fetish thing. It's
I got that from him too.
but definitely yeah. But definitely a preference. So anyway, that's my long answer to that question.
Hey, my name is Kaylin. I'm a producer at Cut. If you like these videos, then you should check out these.
Thing I do. There's so many.
Yeah, I mean, you exist. You're really pale, Ma.
I think the whitest thing about you is like your obscene love for glitter and like all things sparkly.
What's the whitest thing I do?
Dancing. Yeah.
Yeah, white niggas do got a certain dance, man. Ain't gonna lie.
Dancing.
Fair enough.
It doesn't look bad if he keeps it simple.
Right, I've learned my lesson.
It doesn't get
just play it safe, keep it simple.
Name 5 black movies in 20 seconds. If you can't, you can take a shot.
Black movies?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
This nigga can't do it.
Good Lord.
Name a Tyler Perry film.
Yeah, Tyler.
Madea.
Tyler, yeah, Medea. Yeah, Medea.
There's one? Which one? Which Medea?
Medea goes to wherever.
Wherever she goes.
Name
This nigga, that's the only thing you know? That's crazy.
5 black movies in 20 seconds. If you can't, you have to take a shot.
The Mac, Car Wash, Friday,
10 seconds.
Foxy Brown.
One more, you got this.
Okay.
The Help.
Hey, that nigga know his shit, bro. He be Netflixing and chilling with the shotties and watching the movies and shit.
Medea's Family Reunion, Get Out. What else we got? Friday. Coming to America.
Coming to America? Oh shit, yeah. Damn.
Go, Mom! Yeah.
Okay, she know her shit. She you could tell she love her a black man. She couldn't clean for him and all that shit. Nah, I take it.
Can I throw one in, even though I'm way past the time limit?
Go ahead.
Menace to Society.
That's a classic.
Okay.
Okay, Damien, okay.
All right, I just needed a little bit of time. I just need.
You couldn't name like 2.
Yeah.
What's one question you have about my ethnicity that you've been afraid to ask?
One time when you were really little, you said something about hating the color of your skin, and you're actually trying to take your skin off. Do you feel better about that now?
Well, now I do. I think like growing up, I had a lot of like internalized inferiority. I wanted to be white. I dyed my hair red. I bought like green and blue contacts. I did hate the color of my skin.
What's one question you have about my
She damn near look white. What the fuck? Her dad must not be dark like black for real. He must be like light skinned and shit.
ethnicity that you've been afraid to ask?
So what's your experience like dating as a black woman?
Sometimes I would feel like I'm not like black enough to date like black.
See, bro, this is that racist shit.
Black guys.
That sounds very, very racist.
It's because I don't come across in the way that they would usually typically go for.
What were your fears around raising a biracial kid?
I definitely have had a fear of, and I hope this is okay to say, I've had fears that you would be targeted by law enforcement.
Damn, well, that's a good one.
Or, even just targeted, period, not even by law enforcement, just by anybody wanting to mess with you. So.
Definitely want to.
Ain't gonna lie, damn, as a different race parent, when your child gets targeted like that, it opens a different eye in your eyes. You feel me? That's a different burn in your fire. Feel me? Because now you ain't think racism was racism as a white person, but then you see it with your own kids and you realize,
One of my fears as well.
Yours as well? You've had a fear? Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Coming to a couple close situations like that,
Yeah.
that you know.
What were your fears around raising a biracial kid?
The fact that they would not know who they were, whether they were of the black ethnicity or the white ethnicity, and they wouldn't fit in.
Okay, this is a good one. Can you recall a time when you struggled with your identity and you were afraid to talk to me about it?
I would say more in like elementary, middle school ages. I was definitely had some identity crisis, especially because that was kind of the period of life where I was away from my mom quite a bit. And I still had friends that were African American, but I felt like sometimes I would get made fun of a little bit from them because, I still live with my white dad, blah, blah, blah.
My mom always brings it up when I was like younger and I came home and I was just like, Mom, why don't I look like the other girls? Like, why don't I look like normal? And I think she said she went into her room and like cried about it because she felt so bad that I had to even like ask. But I was just like, why isn't my hair straight? Like, why do I look different?
Growing up, it was.
damn, I ain't gonna lie, it's a sick question, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Damn, like, you sitting there like, Mom, why am I black?
It's hard trying to figure out where I fit, and it would be kind of jarring to meet black kids who would be like, oh, you're not black, Or the first time I went to visit my family in Ohio, the black side of my family, they're like, oh, you act white. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like, I'm just me, you know? But at the same time, playing on sports teams that were mostly white, feeling like I stood out so much because I was half black.
Can you recall a time when you struggled with your identity and you were afraid to talk to me about it?
Yeah, so you were working a lot and you were raising Renita and I on your own. I think there were a lot of things we just didn't want to burden you with. I don't know if I ever told you about like the neighbor kids like throwing rocks at me and Renita, but like we weren't feeling very like welcomed or appreciated in that neighborhood either. So
I don't remember you telling me about that.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, what the freak, bro? You getting rocks thrown at you?
That makes me sad that, because obviously I was overwhelmed a lot of the time. But it makes me sad that you guys didn't talk to me about things.
Last card. Tell me about a time when you've felt most loved by me.
After my last senior football high school game.
Oh, man.
When it was just me and you in the parking lot for like, I don't even know how long it was, maybe 10 minutes just embracing each other. I was crying because it was my last football game. That was kind of like you sending me off in a way.
The one thing that really stands out to me is how you always supported me. The way you would show up for me at games, the way you would make sure I got to games, the way you saw that I loved something and like really nurtured it. It was always special to be able to know that if I looked up in the stands, you were gonna be there 99% of the time.
Yelling at the refs.
Yes, yelling and embarrassing me.
Tell me about a time when you felt most loved by me.
I think when you like do things with me, like when we actually like are spending time together and
Do things with me. That sounds a little fishy, man. I'm just kidding.
Like this.
yeah, I guess like this.
Ma, can you tell me about a time when you felt most loved by me?
When I had my heart attack and you came to the hospital and you were really firm with me and you almost made me feel guilty for having a heart attack. And I told Lisa and Alex, I said, I can't die because Caitlin will beat the shit out of me.
Oh my God.
And I knew that was because you loved me so much that you didn't want me to die. And I felt truly loved because you were letting me know that I better get my shit together and get healthy.
Yeah.
When would you say you felt most loved by me?
This is actually a fun one. I came home from work and you're out in the front yard doing a video with like, I don't know, probably on Snapchat or something. And you saw me pull up, you're like, oh, hey, Dad, come here. And you had this, I don't know what the rap song.
Oh, we were recording.
It was a pretty cool rap song. And I started doing my old white man dance.
I remember that.
But I felt cool because you're like, Dad, you're on camera.
Yeah.
I felt really loved at that moment by, even though I made an idiot of myself.
I know exactly.
And he posted it on whatever social media platform it was. He posted it, and I looked like an idiot. But what I felt loved by you in that moment is that you accepted me to be a part of your video.
Yeah.
And you weren't ashamed of your goofy looking dad.
I got a bunch of comments on that.
I can just imagine that you did, yes.
So
That's so dumb. Damn.
do you think we should talk about race more?
I think quality should be more active, more involved, and so we can be more aware and then do the right thing.
Solid.